The effects of stress on the body, from your brain to your stomach. Welcome back to Primetime Health. Today, we're diving into an important topic that affects us all: stress and its impact on our bodies. From your brain to your stomach, chronic stress can lead to a range of health issues, but the good news is that there are effective strategies to help manage it. We'll explore what stress is, how it affects your health, and most importantly, how you can take steps to reduce its impact on your life. So, let's get started. Stress is a natural response to challenges or demands in life. But when it becomes chronic, it can negatively affect your body and mind. Fortunately, there are many things you can do to reduce its impact. What is stress? Stress is your body's emotional and physical reaction to challenges or demands. When you encounter stress, your brain sends triggers, both chemically and along your nerves, to your adrenal glands, which are located on top of each kidney. These glands then release hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, which lead to a range of physiological changes, including increased alertness, higher blood pressure, elevated blood sugar, faster breathing, a higher heart rate, greater muscle tension, more sweating. In the short term, or during acute stress, these changes help your body respond quickly to situations like an argument or an immediate threat. Once the stressful situation passes, the body usually returns to normal. What does chronic stress do to your body? Your stress becomes chronic when it's constant and lasts for weeks, months, or even longer. When stress is prolonged, like during financial difficulties, your body remains in an alert, reactive state, leading to psychological and physical symptoms. Asthma flare-ups. Stress and strong emotions are known to trigger asthma symptoms. If you have asthma, stress can worsen your condition because stress affects your breathing, even if you don't have asthma. Your muscles may tighten, and your breathing rate can increase. To help manage stress, mindful breathing is a helpful technique. Here's how to do it. Breathe in through your nose and exhale slowly through your mouth. Inhale for 7 seconds. Hold your breath for 7 seconds, and then exhale for 7 seconds. Focus solely on your breathing, letting go of other thoughts. Repeat this process 3 times to help reduce stress. Gastrointestinal troubles. When you're stressed or anxious, the hormones released by your body can interfere with digestion, leading to a variety of gastrointestinal (GI) issues such as constipation, diarrhea, indigestion, loss of appetite, nausea, peptic ulcers, stomach cramping. Stress can be a significant factor in conditions like irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, which is characterized by abdominal pain, and alternating bouts of constipation and diarrhea. IBS is thought to be fueled, in part, by stress. Hair loss. Hair loss can occur after a particularly stressful time in your life. Whether it's the result of a divorce or the death of a loved one, your hair may begin to fall out due to stress. Fortunately, once the stress subsides, the shedding will stop. It can take anywhere from 6 to 9 months for your hair to regrow to its normal volume. Stress and anxiety can also contribute to a disorder called trichotillomania, where individuals feel compelled to pull out their hair repeatedly. Those with this condition often report heightened stress before the behavior occurs. Treatment for trichotillomania may include medication, cognitive behavioral therapy, and habit reversal training, which helps individuals identify habits and work to change them through awareness and social support. Heart problems. Your body's initial cardiovascular response to stress is an increase in heart rate. Over time, continued stress raises your blood pressure by causing your blood vessels to constrict, leading to a higher risk of cardiovascular issues like hypertension, high cholesterol, and even heart attacks. Many people experience stress due to their work. Anywhere from 10% to 40% of employed individuals report work-related stress, with 33% of those experiencing severe chronic stress. People who experience high levels of work stress are more likely to develop cardiovascular disease. In fact, people with high-stress jobs have a 22% higher risk of stroke compared to those in lower stress roles. High-stress jobs often involve psychological demands, such as mental load, time pressure, and coordination burdens. Additionally, stress can be exacerbated when individuals feel they have little control over their job or how hard they're expected to work. Certain behaviors, often triggered by stress, can increase the risk of heart disease and stroke, such as lack of physical activity, not taking medications as prescribed, overeating, smoking, unhealthy diet. Chronic stress can negatively impact both mental health and blood pressure, increasing the risk of heart disease and stroke. To reduce heart problems related to stress, consider adopting a heart-healthy lifestyle that includes eating less salt, saturated fat, and added sugar, consuming a plant-based diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, getting at least 150 minutes of moderate-intensity exercise each week, quitting smoking if you're a smoker, substituting sugary drinks with water. Try to identify the sources of stress in your life and work on strategies to manage them. This could mean taking time off work when needed or spending more time with family and friends. You might also consider practicing mindfulness and meditation as tools for stress relief. Headaches. Stress can trigger tension headaches or migraines, either during periods of stress or in the letdown period afterward. Tension headaches are the most common type, often described as feeling like a band is squeezing the head. These headaches typically occur in the head, scalp, or neck area. Stress also makes your muscles tense, which can worsen an already bad headache. While medications can help treat headaches, addressing the stress that causes them is key. You can headache-proof your home or modify your diet and lifestyle. Relaxation or stress management techniques that may provide relief include acupuncture, biofeedback, cognitive behavioral therapy, ice or hot packs, massage, mindful meditation. Exercise is another great way to cope with stress. It can promote relaxation, boost self-esteem, and reduce anxiety. Activities like cardio, weight training, yoga, or recreational sports like basketball or volleyball can all be effective. High blood sugar. Stress is known to raise blood sugar levels, which can be especially problematic if you have type 2 diabetes. You may notice that your blood sugar spikes during stressful periods. Stress increases cortisol and glucose levels and can lead to increased insulin resistance. In one study, participants who experienced high levels of stress were less likely to stick to lifestyle modifications like exercise and dietary changes, which are critical for diabetes management. Increased appetite. When stress lasts for only a short time, your appetite may actually decrease. However, during chronic stress, your body produces cortisol, a hormone that increases appetite and often leads to cravings for foods high in sugar and fat. These choices can ultimately result in weight gain. In addition, when stress is high and you associate food with positive emotions, you may eat more than usual or make unhealthy food choices. This is known as stress eating or emotional eating. The key is to recognize your triggers and be prepared when stress hits. Stock up on well-balanced snacks high in protein and healthy fats, and avoid snacks that are high in saturated fat and sugar. Incorporating exercise into your routine can also help control stress and improve your overall health. Insomnia. Stress can cause hyperarousal, a biological state where you don't feel sleepy even when your body needs rest. Insomnia, a sleep disorder where you have persistent trouble falling or staying asleep, is often linked to stress. Major stressful events can cause temporary insomnia that fades once the stress passes. However, long-term exposure to chronic stress can disrupt your sleep patterns and contribute to sleep disorders. To promote healthy sleep, focus on good sleep hygiene by making your environment conducive to a restful night. Some tips include avoiding alcohol, large meals, and beverages before bed. Steering clear of caffeine, especially later in the day. Eliminating distractions like noise, bright lights, or TV. Going to bed and waking up at the same time each day. Keeping your bedroom cool for optimal comfort. You might also try yoga or another stress relief activity during the day, or consider cognitive behavioral therapy to address any underlying anxiety alongside your stress and insomnia. Issues with memory and learning. The connection between stress and memory is still not entirely clear, but researchers believe that stress impacts both learning and memory, especially in classroom settings. Stressful events such as exams, evaluations, and deadlines are common for both students and teachers. Stress in these situations can have varying effects on learning and memory, sometimes enhancing memory, while at other times impairing it. It's still uncertain how long stress-related memory impairments last, or whether they depend on the type and intensity of the stressors involved. Unfortunately, there isn't enough research to offer clear guidelines on how students and teachers can limit stress to protect their memory and learning abilities. However, anyone experiencing stress can benefit from regular exercise, getting enough sleep, practicing meditation, limiting caffeine intake. These strategies may help reduce stress and its impact on memory and learning. Job performance issues. Life brings many stresses, and the workplace is often another area where stress can build. Workplace stress can compound any other stress you're feeling, affecting both your productivity and your satisfaction at work. Employees may experience reduced productivity, less satisfaction, or a lack of motivation, whether in the workplace or the classroom. There isn't a one-size-fits-all solution for managing this type of stress. Each business, organization, or industry should have a stress management strategy that's tailored to its unique environment, with the goal of reducing workplace stress as much as possible. One solution is to ask your employer to offer stress management training, which can address company-wide stressors, like poor communication, as well as help individuals develop personal stress reduction techniques. Pregnancy complications. During pregnancy, and even before conceiving, the stress and anxiety a pregnant person experiences can impact the pregnancy. If stress is not managed, it may lead to an increased risk of low birth weight, premature labor, postpartum depression. It's important to reduce stress for the benefit of both the parent and the baby. Some helpful stress-reducing practices include eating a healthy diet, meditation, prenatal yoga, therapy. If you're pregnant and feeling severely stressed, talk to a healthcare provider for guidance on managing stress during this critical time. Premature aging. Traumatic events and chronic stress can contribute to premature aging. Stress shortens the telomeres, the protective caps on the ends of cell chromosomes. When telomeres become shorter, your cells age faster, accelerating the aging process. Reduced sex drive. Your state of mind plays a significant role in your sexual desire. High levels of stress are linked to lower levels of sexual arousal due to both psychological and hormonal factors. Chronic stress can disrupt normal hormonal balances, leading to reduced sex drive. It's important to remember that other conditions, such as type 2 diabetes and high blood pressure, can also contribute to sexual dysfunction. Talking to a healthcare provider is essential, but often reducing and managing stress can help turn things around. Skin problems. Stress can worsen skin issues or disorders. While stress doesn't directly cause acne, it can make acne symptoms worse. The more intense your stress, the more severe the acne. Stress can also aggravate conditions like psoriasis. Many healthcare providers are incorporating stress management techniques, such as biofeedback and meditation, into treatment plans for psoriasis to help manage symptoms. How to manage your stress. While stress can impact both your mind and body, the good news is that there are effective ways to reduce and manage it. You just need to find what works best for you. Here are a few tips for managing stress in the long term. Get regular exercise. Most adults should aim for 150 minutes of physical activity each week. Try a relaxing activity like meditation, yoga, or muscle relaxation exercises. Ensure you're getting enough sleep each night. Most adults need at least 7 hours of sleep. Avoid caffeine in drinks and food. Work on time management skills. Prioritize tasks that need to be done and identify which ones can wait. Reach out to your friends and family for support when needed. A quick review. Life can be stressful, and most people experience periods of stress throughout their lives. If your stress becomes chronic, it can affect your body and overall well-being, even if you don't immediately notice symptoms. Fortunately, there are many ways to manage stress. The key is to understand your triggers and find ways to reduce or eliminate them. If you're struggling to manage stress on your own, consider reaching out to a healthcare provider for support. And that wraps up our discussion on the effects of stress on the body. Remember, while stress is a normal part of life, it's important to recognize when it becomes chronic and how it can affect your health. By implementing stress management techniques and seeking support when needed, you can take control of your well-being. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Primetime Health, and hit that notification bell for more insights into living a healthier life. What stress management techniques work for you? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, take care of yourself and stay healthy.